Now Jesus was crucified at 9 in the morning, and at noon there was a great darkness that covered the whole world. And at 3 o'clock Jesus cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Then some people said, "Hey, he's crying out to Elijah." Someone went and got a sponge and soaked it in some sour wine and put it on a stick to hold it up for him to drink. But others said, wait, let's see if Elijah will come and take him down. Then Jesus let out a loud cry, and he breathed his last. And the centurion who was facing him, when he saw how he breathed his last, the centurion said, "Truly this man must have been the Son of God." Now when Pilate learned that Jesus had been dead for some time, he allowed Joseph of Arimathea to take his body down from the cross and wrap it in a cloth and put it in a tomb that was hewn out of rock. And the women who had followed Jesus into Jerusalem and used to care for him in his ministry followed along behind and saw where they laid his body. When the Sabbath was over, Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James, and Salome went out and bought some spices to anoint Jesus' body. And early on the first day of the week, just after the sun had risen, they went out to the tomb. And as they went, they talked about, well, who will roll away the stone for us that is at the entrance to the tomb? But when they looked up, the stone had already been rolled back, and it was a huge stone. And they went into the tomb, and on the right was a young man, dressed in white. And they were terrified. And the young man said, "Do not be afraid. I know you're looking for Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. He's been raised. He's not here. Look and see where they laid his body. Now go and tell Peter and the disciples to go to Galilee, and there you will see him as he told you." And so the women went out and fled from the tomb because, well, terror and amazement seized them. And they said nothing to anyone because they were afraid.